Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango here to look at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards presented by Devil May Cry 5, apparently, which is a funny thing I thought. I was just like, what? It's like those video game memes where it's like, you know, they put that little sticker on the video game, like, you know, featuring Dante's from Devil May Cry. But anyway, I thought that was an interesting thing that is like, I don't know, I thought that was weird, but I was like, okay, that exists. That's never happened with the Crunchyroll Anime Awards where it has that little whatever. But anyway, yeah, so the 2019 voting is now open. Voting is easier than ever. Tap a category to select your win, then hit confirm to cast your vote. Vote in every category to complete your civic anime duty. Dun 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 dun. So, what categories do we have this year? What is going to be all in these categories? I don't know, but I'm looking at best protagonist right now, so I'm just like, okay, we're gonna do that. Oh man, so let's just jump into this. So best protagonist, we have Retsuko, Yumeko, Joe, Violet Evergarden, the Slime, and that guy from Bunny Senpai that I still haven't seen that show. Okay, that's our picks for best protagonist. Also this video is gonna be kind of like weirdly being like, wait, why are these the picks? Or maybe I'm okay with it, I don't know. So for best picks for, you know, best protagonist, I'm like, looking at this, first of all, I'm going to say who I'm pretty sure I know is going to win. It's going to be Violet, okay? Second runner-up, maybe Yumeko, maybe third's Retsuko, maybe third, fourth, whatever, would be Slime, then Sakuta, and then last is going to be this Joe guy. So, yeah, that's my thoughts of how, like, you know, it would be ranked and everything, but Violet is taking this spot no matter what. She's going to win it, but I am not going to pick based on who I think is going to win this category, but here's the thing, is that that's who I think is going to win the category. So, who I'm voting for, out of all these options, for best protagonist would be, yep, that's who I'm voting for, confirm. Done. I have voted for my best protagonist out of those options. Okay, moving on to best antagonist. Whew, alright, we got Ryo, Akane, All For One, Yuri, Tokushiro Tsurumi, and Momonga, whatever the heck. So, these are some very interesting choices they have here. Actually, I'm very surprised with some of these, like Ryo, and I don't really know the bottom two because I've never seen those shows, but that's very interesting. I've never seen SSS Gridman, but I heard she was like a villain or something. I really don't know much about the show, but I'm like, okay, it's Mex, and apparently she's the villain, I guess? So, that's the thing. Now, out of all of these picks that they have here, it's very hard choice to see if it's gonna be between Ryo and All For One. That, done. Like, that's literally what it's gonna be between, tied to. Honestly, like, maybe the third runner-up would be Akane, because these guys, as far as, I've never heard anyone being like, oh my gosh, they're so evil, you know, I've never heard anyone say that about these three characters, so I think they're gonna be like, you know, if you're a really fan of this show, you'd vote for them, but like, the three runners, it's gonna be All For One, Ryo, and this Akane girl. Akane's taking third place, because it's really between Ryo and All For One, but is what I would say. And honestly, I'm having a hard time choosing who actually won, because they're both pretty dang evil, so I'm like, oh, what do I want to go, I don't know. Most likely, it's gonna be All For One winning this category, most likely is what I think, because, you know, the My Hero Academia hype and everything, because a lot of times when people vote in these things, it's over hype, it's not over, you know, the actual, like, thinking about the category and who it represents. So, oh gosh, I don't know, like, Ryo's really evil, but so is, I don't know, oh, this is a hard choice for me, actually, like, dang, good on you judges for actually making me have to pick between these two. Because we knew All For One was evil from the get-go. Ryo, we didn't really know God, I don't know. I might, God, yeah, give me a moment, I have to think about this. Honestly, you know what, I think I'm now, yeah, yep, there we go. I don't know, just like something about him, I'm like, okay. Oh, the best boy category, who is in this? Oh boy, okay, Kotaro, Honda, Izuku, Sakuta, okay. Haida! I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're in this. Oh my god, now I have a problem. Oh, I love Haida. Oh no. Okay, first of all, who's gonna win the category? Deku. Deku obviously is going to win this category because he's in here, and did he win last year's? I can't remember, but if you put in My Hero Academia character in any of these categories, usually they end up winning, so Deku's probably gonna take this spot. But honestly, I love you, Deku, you sweet little precious bean boy, but I have to give it to Haida because I love Haida. I have problems. Haida's such a good boy. Look, you put Haida in there and I have to vote for him, okay? But we all know out of those categories that Deku is gonna win that, so. On to Best Girl. Okay, Anzu, Hinata, Lily. Ooh, got something to say about that. Aspira, Nadeshiko, and Mai. Okay, I find it very interesting that Lily is included in this because of the whole controversy we got with Zombieland Saga. How interesting that they put her in here. Huh, Crunchyroll judges. What are you doing? I see what they're doing here. I see what it is. It's the, you know, it's that community of people, you know, the transgender people getting in here. Now, I have nothing wrong with that. I'm going to say that right now. I have nothing wrong with it. But it's very interesting that this is here this year because of the whole controversy that she caused. So, I feel this is going to be met with backlash. Probably, I don't know, but that's very interesting. But, oh man, out of all these girls, I really don't have a best girl out of all of these choices. These are not who I would have picked for best girl of the year in my eyes. So, oh god, I don't know who to give it to, because I really don't see any of these people as best girls, because I only watched like one show out of this entire category. So, honestly, I think it's gonna go to Lily though, because she's here. Mai might be a second placer, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be Lily, and since I don't know these girls, I have to vote for Lily because I don't really know anything about the rest of them, so Lily gets my vote because I only know her. So, best opening sequence. These are some interesting choices. How the heck did Agretzko make it onto this list? Okay, dang, this is gonna be hard, because, okay, these three, Pop Team Epic, JoJo, and Agretzko, not winning, none of them. Kakegurui, Wotakoi, and Darling. Those are the three runners for this category. They are the three to look out for, because a lot of people like Wotakoi's opening, a lot of people like Darling and the Franxx' opening, a lot of people like Kakeguru's opening. If I had to say, I don't know, it's really, honestly, I think it's going to be a tie, or not a tie, but a race between Franxx and Kakeguru. Wotakoi takes third, I would probably say, when the voting comes to an end. I wish the judges would, or the people would, like, show, like, you know, yes, here's number one, but who got second place, who got third place in the, you know, categories. I'd like to know that, you know, like, out of how many votes they got, you know, what got second, what got third, and etc. But anyway, which one am I gonna vote for? Because I really love Kakeguru's opening. I just, these are all so good. But how did Agretzko make it onto this list? That's what I want to know. Because there's so many other OPs that happened this year that, why Agretzko? And, oh god, this is hard. Okay, god, this is hard. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it to Kakeguru. I love you, Darling and the Franxx. I love you, Wotakoi. Those songs are really, really amazing. But I don't know, there's something about the Kakeguru opening that I just really, really love. So I'm giving it to Kakeguru. Alright, there we go. Done. Best ending sequence. Megalobox, Attack on Titan Season 3. I know my choice. After the Rain, Fully Coolly Alternative, Review Starlight, and Fully Coolly Progressive. Okay, these are pretty normal choices that I would expect out of this category. Who's gonna win? I don't know if it'll be hype for Attack on Titan that'll make Season 3 endings win, because it's linked to Horizon. So maybe? I don't really know. I did really enjoy its ending song, I have to say that. Out of all of these, besides After the Rain, I would, like, if After the Rain wasn't here, I would give it to Attack on Titan Season 3. But After the Rain is here, and that song is godly. I love that song. It's so dang good. I literally, like I want to listen to that song every day when that show is out. It's such a good song. It's Ymir. It's good. It's great. I have to give it to After the Rain. And I really hope After the Rain actually wins this category, because I'm like, out of all these choices, After the Rain has to win. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be so angry. Oh man, best VA performance JP. Ooh, Mamoru Miyano, Soma Saito, Megami Han, Naotoyama, Reriko, and Reina Ueda. Interesting. So, I think the top 3 contenders here are Mamoru Miyano, Soma Saito, and Reina Ueda. These 3, probably not, you know. Oh, well, I'm trash so that he gets my vote. I'm trash so you get my vote. Plus, he did great as Kotaro Tatsumi, okay? Like, he went above and beyond. It was amazing. Thank you. Best VA performance, English. Oh, okay. Carrie I can't say that name. Christopher Sabat, Erica Mendez, David Wald, Tia Ballard, and Erica Harlacher, or whatever how you say her last name. Okay, these are some interesting choices. I actually do not know this name. I don't know David Wald either. Everyone else I do know who they are though, so that's interesting. Who do I want? Oh, because she did great as Retsuko. I never actually watched the dub for Violet Evergarden, but I heard it's good. I watched a few clips of the Frank's dub, sounded fine to me. Saw clips of the My Hero Academia dub, sounded fine to me. This show I've never even watched, though. And I've also never watched Fully Cooley, so. Top contenders here is probably Christopher Sabat, and probably Tia Ballard, then Erica Mendez, then Erica Harlacher. I can never say her name right. I don't know if I'm even saying it right, but, who do I want to give my vote to? I honestly probably gonna, I'm between Erica and Erica. I'm like, I want to give it to Erica or Erica. Which Erica do I give it to? That one. Done. Not changing it. Done. Okay. Best Director. Ooh. Masaki Yusa, Atsuko Ishizuka, Yu Moriyama, Yohei Suzuki, Taichi Ishidate, I cannot say half these names, Hiroko Utsumi. Oh, Banana Fish is actually in here. I never watched Banana Fish, but everyone loved it. So, out of all these choices, it's between Devilman and Violet for directors. Nobody probably will, like, maybe place farther than the universe. The director is going to get, like, 3rd place, but it's between Devilman and Violet Evergarden directors. 100%. Honestly, I love both directors because they did really, really good with both of these shows. Oh, it's hard because this is going to be like I'm pretty sure out of this category that it's going to be Devilman, Masaki Yusa. By the way, I think I forgot to say for Best JP, did I say, I did, but I didn't say for this one. It's probably going to be Christopher Sabat who's going to win this one, but back to this. Probably, that's, I don't know, did I say that? I don't know, I'm losing my mind, but back to this. I don't know who to give it to because I really like, but honestly, I think this show made me feel more with everything that happened in it. Like, this show was just a wild ride from start to finish. It was great. But honestly, I probably have to give it to Taichi Ishidate because, I don't know, like, some of those episodes just, oh man, they were good. I have to give it to them. Like, Devilman Crybaby, director, you're great, but... Okay, best animation. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well... With these options, Violet Evergarden, Devilman Crybaby, Megalobox, Placed Further Than the Universe, Bloom Into You, and I'm very interested to see Bloom Into You on this category list because it's, out of all of these, it's the newest show on the list, so it's very interesting. Okay, so, and My Hero Academia. Well, My Hero Academia is going to have a very hard time between Devilman and Violet, actually, so I'm glad these two are here, but as you as well. This will tell if people are doing popularity votes or if they're actually thinking about animations. Now, don't get me wrong, My Hero Academia, amazing animation, really, really great. but my vote's between these two again. Oh man, because one, Kyoto Animation, amazing. Just they always have such detailed crap. I don't want to say I say crap, but I mean I'm saying it's like it's a really good thing. And then Devilman has its interesting style, I should say. It's not like, you know, it's the best animation around, honestly, so I have to give it to Violet Evergarden because of so much detail, because this is a best animation category, and when I think of animation, I think of something that's highly detailed, that looks super, super good, you know, and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, in its own style, Devilman looks good, but I have to give it to Violet Evergarden, so, because of how I based my choices around this. So, I still highly expect Devilman to win that category, but best film, this will be interesting, because I didn't see a lot of these films. I saw like one out of this whole thing. I do want to see The Night is Short, Walk Home Girl. I do want to see Mirai of the Future. I don't know if I want to see this one. I've heard mixed things about it, and I do want to see this one because I've, again, heard mixed things about it, but I want to see why people say that, and I have no idea what this is. So, Hero Academia, Two Heroes, Mirai of the Future, Liz and the Bluebird, Mazinger Z Infinity, and Fireworks are our nominees for this category. Honestly, My Hero Academia is going to take the cake on this one for me and probably a lot of other people, because I think this came out, I didn't hear much about it at all. I heard nothing about this. I heard Japan hated this, I think, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I heard about this one from Sloan, because I think she did, like, a review or something on it, or something like that. She did a video about it, I'm pretty sure. And this one as well, so, and nobody talked about this, unfortunately, which sucks, because it's another Kyoto Animation, and it's Hibike, and, well, dang. But, honestly, I still have to give my vote to Hero Academia, because I didn't see any of these other movies, so it's like, I can't say their best film. I didn't see them, unfortunately, but My Hero Academia has to win this one because I don't know if many people saw these other movies because nobody talked about them as far as I could tell, besides people who got to go to like screenings because they got contacted by the people who were like, hey, come see a thing and do a review or something on it, like Sloan. I don't know, but also Sloan's a judge this year, and that's very interesting. But yeah, I'm giving it to My Hero Academia for Film of the Year. Best character design. Ooh, interesting. Violet Evergarden, Devilman Crybaby, Zombieland Saga, Megalobox, Agretsuko, and JoJo. Interesting. So they give it to the Japanese people who design them. How interesting. So we have Akiko, I can't say these names, but you see these names. You know, you see Sanria. Oh man, that's an interesting, you know, pick is having Agretsuko in here. But, best character designs. That's a hard one. It's not Agretsuko. It's not gonna be Megalobox. Maybe JoJo is a maybe because it's JoJo, but then there's Devilman Crybaby and Violet in here. And honestly, like, yeah, Violet has some, I guess, like, her design's the best one out of the whole show. If we're talking about like character design per se, I don't know. This is kind of hard. I'm between Devilman Crybaby and JoJo when it comes to this. I'm probably gonna give it to JoJo because its design of its characters is more something that catches my eye than if you just showed me like a picture of like the main protagonist from Devilman Crybaby. But if you show me the picture of the protagonist from JoJo, Giorno, I'd be like, what is he wearing? What the heck is that? Like, so I'm gonna give this to JoJo, but most likely it's gonna be either Violet or Devilman Crybaby who win this, so we'll see. Okay, Anime of the Year. What are our picks? Place Further in the Universe, Devilman Crybaby, Megalobox, Violet Evergarden, Hinamatsuri, and Zombieland Saga. Ooh. Again, it's between Devilman Crybaby and Violet Evergarden. Also, it's very interesting that why is My Hero Academia not in here? That's very interesting that it's not in here. Huh. So it can't, like, beat the competition. We barely had any My Hero Academia in this voting. Barely. It's very interesting that it's not. More so. So that's interesting. But it makes me wonder how the judges, like, you know, had these votes. I don't know. Or had these categories. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, Violet Evergarden or Devilman Crybaby. I don't doubt none of these shows are my pick for the year. None of them. But if I had to pick out of this list, what do I want to? It's probably going to be Devilman. most likely Devilman's going to win. Now, I'd be very surprised if Violet Evergarden does win. But I don't know. Again, like I said, Devilman was a fun ride from start to finish. It's great. I love the show, but Violet Evergarden is also in a special place with me because 1, it's Kyoto Animation, 2, there's that one episode that really got to me, and I was thinking about it, still gets to me because it reminded me of something in my life at the time. So yeah, I really probably have to give it to Violet Evergarden. But most likely, it's going to be, you know, Devilman Crybaby. Sponsored categories: Best Fight Scenes presented by Capcom and presented by VRV, or Verb, or whatever. Interesting. Okay, Hina versus Anzu, All for One versus All Might, Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. Really? Okay. Jiren versus Goku, Yami versus Licht, and Satan versus Devilman. Okay, we already know. It's either Satan versus Devilman or it's All for One versus All Might. Honestly, out of these fights, I like this one better, and it's probably going to be the one that wins. This is probably taking second place out of all these other this other stuff. Maybe this is third because people liked this show. Again, I feel like a lot of people vote in the anime awards for Crunchyroll like based on popularity, so they don't actually think about the category. I don't really know, because again, you could tell from who won that it was it was popularity based, not category based. It was popularity based, so but I'm gonna vote for this one because out of these two fights, I probably say I like this one more, so confirm. Okay, cool. And now I'll present the best continuing series: Uchima's Bride, Dragon Ball Super, Black Clover, March Comes in Like a Lion, One Piece, Boruto. That's actually a hard one. Maybe Ancient Magus Bride, maybe Dragon Ball for the winners. That's actually kind of a hard choice. Not Black Clover, heck no. If this won, I would be surprised, because that was bad show. March Comes in Like a Lion, maybe, I don't know. Boruto, no. One Piece, no. That's been going on forever. Nobody cares enough to vote for it in this category, you know? Since I didn't really watch most of these shows, I have to give it to Magus Bride, because out of all of these, like, I watched half of Black Clover and I hated it. That was the worst decision I ever decided to make. Watched like 13 episodes, hated it, bad show, don't watch. Boruto, don't care, you know, I have to give it to Magus Bride, because it's like, well, out of all those, that's the only one I really can vote for, so there we go. All my categories I have voted in, those are my votes, and who I think will win these categories, who I want to win these categories, and all of that stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting year for this, and I will not go back and change my choices. I will not do that because, well, I'm not gonna do that, you know. These are my choices. This is what I decided on. Just, oh man. This is gonna be interesting. I'm a little salty that some shows aren't in here for certain categories. Like, for instance, if you had put in Best Animation Koiwa Amagari, or, you know, After the Rain, I would have thought that was interesting if they had done that. Let's see, what else? Fate Extra, Last Encore should have probably been in here somewhere, because they had some Netflix stuff, so I'm like, you know, they had Devilman, like, why is that not in here? That should have been in some category of its own. I like animation, I would have put that one in there. And we have no, like, best comedy thing, and I would have, like, voted Takagi-san for that. Like, that's interesting that's not in here. There's no, like, best, like, sci-fi thing either, you know? It's like, I would have voted something for, like, maybe Steins Gate Zero, you know? That wasn't really a sci-fi this year. It was more of a depressing thing, but, oh, man, I don't know. There's some anime they kind of left out that I feel like should have been in here. And my anime of the year is not in here, and that's Persona 5 the animation, dang it, and I wanted that to be in here somewhere. Like, why is that, like, why is the song for that not in the best opening? Why is that not in here? I'm so angry I would have voted for that. And I also feel like Devil's Line OP or ED should have been here as well, but it wasn't. That's also kind of sucky. And where's a best returning series or something like that, like Full Metal Panic, for instance? I would have voted for that. Actually, changed my thoughts. I forget what aired this season. I'm actually going through it and thinking how I want to, like, end off this video saying what shows I thought should have also been included in this. No. Anime of the year, I'm sorry. Forget that. Persona 5 the animation, no. Free Dive of the Future. That was not in here at all. That's so angering that it wasn't in here. I'm like, what? No free whatsoever. That is actually kind of angering. Why is there no free mentions at all? I hate that, actually. I'm kind of pissed off about that now. Like, that's my anime of the year, and I'm surprised it's not even in here at all. Like, what? Hello? But anyway, that's what we have to vote on and everything. So, what votes did you guys cast for all these categories? You know, who do you want to win? Who do you think's gonna win? Because some of these are kind of obvious who's gonna win certain categories and everything. But anyway, that's all I have to say about these awards. My votes are casted, and now I just have to wait and see how it all turns out. Oh boy. So I will see you guys in whatever Let's Play video I do next is. Bye!